Also, like, would I like friends? Yes. Do I care to have friends? No. I'm not that social of a person. Even whenever I was younger, I'd usually hang out majority of the time with like one or two people. And then if I had to have other friends, to feel good about myself or whatever, I would, but I wouldn't really hang around them too much. And it got me a little bit in trouble uh, once I came back to my hometown after college, because like a couple of old friends had asked me if I knew certain people, and I was like, I don't know those people. Some people I knew, a lot of the people they mentioned I didn't know, and they were like, yeah, of course you know. They would go to this, and this, and I was like, I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. Honestly, truly. Other people I know, but like they decided to focus on other friends. So it's just kind of like I don't really understand why I'm being talked about these people who left me high and dry without any type of explanation, right? Um, but a lot of the time my like social needs usually come from work, especially if I'm working. So if I work with adults with disabilities, you're usually working like in a team and you see someone or you have to like talk and report and depending on where you are, are more social with your coworkers. Working as a caregiver with elderly, not as much, right? But even then, like a lot of my social needs comes from work. And then after that, it comes from like just random laughs I get from other people in life, like whether I'm going to the grocery store and I'm talking to the grocer, or I'm talking to a barista, or I'm talking to a librarian, right? I'm like, okay, that's enough, you know? Because like I've noticed if I get any closer, then they start acting weird, and I'm like, I'm not really in the mood for that. Right? And like I think I'm a very particular person with very particular desires for friendship, and that includes not being fucked over. So and even cuz like I don't know, there's a lot of people out here who like, "Oh, well there needs to be at least a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of abuse. There needs to be that one friend that no one actually really likes." And I'm like, "Nah, like I'm not a social capitalist, right? Like I understand that the economy we live in is capitalist, but I'm not social capitalist. I just want good friends, right? And but the fact that I don't have any is not really it doesn't really matter.